welcome to the stage your hilarious hosts, Zach Reinert and Preston Tompkins. Finally, some bad news. Make some noise, everybody.
Comedy Sport, how are we doing tonight? Welcome to Finally Some Bad News. Each week we invite comedians on to read some monologue jokes. I'm Preston Tompkins.
And I'm Zach Reinert.
Did everyone have a Happy New Year? Jesus Christ.
Sounds
So
like
you're like
it's
me.
bad.
You're like, I'm going to count down with a gun in my mouth. Holy shit.
Oh shit, you lost some stickers, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, quick question. Does everyone know what a monologue joke is? No? Okay, well that's fine.
Yeah.
A monologue joke is any joke that you see on a late night show or Weekend Update where you make fun of the news.
Weekend Update jokes.
So all these jokes are going to be brand new, so if they suck, we wrote them today, I apologize, alright? Alright, Zach, you ready to tell some jokes?
Let's do it.
Alright, Jimmy Carter, the oldest living president, died at the age of 100. It just goes to show you how important it is to call your doctor if your erection lasts more than 4 hours. Did I get a groan on a Jimmy Carter erection joke? You guys
There'll be a
are
lot of groaning.
There'll be a lot of groans, alright?
It's fun. Let's see. Former President Jimmy Carter passed away this past week at 100 years old. Congrats, poor people in the afterlife. You're about to get some houses built.
Have a great time in the afterlife. Michigan was just announced as the pizza capital of the United States. Right? That's because every Detroit-style pizza has a gun in it. All right. That's what we got, folks. You're in for a great show.
It's going to be a lot of darkness. The world is dark.
A lot of dark. I got pizza guns for you.
Have you seen current events? Let's see. 7-Eleven announced they are set to close over 400 stores in 2025, devastating companies all over the country that replace plate glass windows.
Let me in. I just want to see those taquitos. God damn it.
They always have a broken window.
They really do. Because I want to see the taquitos. My face smashed the window. So, let's see here. In Georgia, a judge shot himself dead inside a courtroom on his last day at work. Did someone say yes? Right.
We got some Luigi Mangione.
We got some Luigi Mangione fans. Class consciousness is here, folks. All right. Well, you're going to be on board for the rest of this fucking show. So, thank you for outing yourself earlier. Again, if you didn't hear the beginning of that joke, a judge in Georgia shot himself dead on his last day of work. When reached for comment, his family said that he always wanted to go out with a bang. Yeah.
He was at the
You
end
can
of
keep
his
that
road.
one. You can take that one to work. There you go.
All right, see, Tesla reported its first sales drop in 9 years in 2024. Meanwhile, the Department of Transportation reported its first drop in 9 years of people not randomly blowing up in their cars.
Oh, man. Speaking of ending on a bang. All right. In England, a truck carrying 400 kegs of Guinness was stolen. Yeah, British police are looking for, quote, an Irish person that looks happy. Irish catching...
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, Irish catching strays tonight.
Let's see, many political pundits now believe Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy are poised to spark a MAGA civil war, possibly marking the first civil war in American history where both sides are the racist guys.
I can be more hateful than you, motherfucker. All right, this is actually a real test to see how cool you are. In San Antonio, a pig was on the loose and captured in the parking lot of a Wendy's. The manager of the Wendy's said, quote, I didn't know cops like Frosties. Alright, the middle section's fucking cool. Alright, we got some cop uncles on the left side of the room. That's okay.
We'll get through it.
Let's
see, Pornhub is now banned in a third of the states in America. That's right, in 33% of America, when shots are reported fired, they will not be money shots.
33% of America, the try not to come challenge is mandatory by law. In New York City, a woman left a child in a bag at someone's doorstep. What F is that? Said the Catholic Church.
There's gonna be some growing.
All right, you like Luigi Mangione, but not pedophile Catholics. Okay, that's fine.
Let's see. The wife of a Wisconsin man who faked his own death in a kayaking accident has filed for divorce. Now he really is up a creek with no paddle.
All right, so this one's for everyone in the no section here. Counterterrorism agents are labeling anyone who posted positive things about Luigi Mangione an extremist. Yeah, they're extreme. Extremely horny, am I right? Let's fucking go. We're not doing the Christian one. All right.
It's a big moment for Italians.
Yeah, it really is. Italian racism is over.
Right? New data shows New York was the third most moved from city in America in 2024. So it's a fly out of city and a fly into city. Sorry, it's a 9/11.
Yeah, 9/11 joke. All right. Just had to wait for it to land. Folks. All right.
It gets a little grownier as we go. I couldn't open with 9/11.
Yeah, but you can't open 9/11, but you can put that around the middle. Any Taylor Swift fans in the audience? Okay, thankfully, thank God, only 2 of you. Over the summer, 3 Taylor Swift concerts were canceled in Austria after a terrorist plot was foiled. Taylor Swift fans filled the streets of Vienna and sang Taylor Swift songs in unison. Officials are calling it, quote, worse than a terrorist attack. Yeah, you can keep that one. You can keep that one, sir.
Homicides across the U.S. plummeted for the 3rd straight year in 2024, driving the nation's annual murder rate down, according to ABC. Unfortunately, suicides rated an all-time high, so it kind of just evens out.
That's all we can hope for in 2025, all right? Just evening it. Researchers from Johns Hopkins University and Stanford successfully trained robots on how to perform surgery by showing them YouTube videos. Scientists are saying this is a major breakthrough, but when I do it, it's a major crime. That's a cute one. You can tell that one word.
See, a woman in Houston was caught filming porn at the Olive Garden restaurant she worked at, forcing them to change their slogan to, when you're here, you're step family.
The endless breadsticks are a chore. I don't know if you're going to like this one. I wrote it, so I'm going to fucking say it. Former Abercrombie & Fitch CEO requested that a sex trafficking case be dismissed by the judge because he claims to have dementia. The judge denied the request because the only evidence he's seen of dementia was a video of the CEO saying to a young model, quote, I forgot what your cock looked like, whip it out to remind me. Yeah, we're going to trash that one. We're going to trash that one.
They kind of like the dirty one.
Yeah, I think you just don't want to admit it. That's
right. This one's going to get fucking real. A Wisconsin man accused of hurling a baby against a wall because he was losing an NBA 2K is in jail this week. They're calling him Casey Carmelo Anthony.
There we go. You thought we were done with Casey Anthony jokes. You were fucking wrong. This will be my last joke. Phoenix, Arizona man has been arrested and charged after surveillance video shows him committing bestiality on his mother's horse. The suspect asked what he did wrong. The arresting officer said, quote, you can't come in a gift horse's mouth. You get to take that one home. What's your last joke, Zach?
Let's see. All right, we'll see how this one does. A woman in California who publicly warned people on social media for months about a Keanu Reeves romance scam is now homeless after losing all of her money in a Keanu Reeves romance scam. She was trying to keep Keanu for herself.
All right, that's our opening set. Are you guys ready to have a great fucking show? Yes. We have an amazing lineup of comedians. Your first comedian coming out to do monologue jokes. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Dan Jones, everybody. Welcome, Dan.
You guys good?
Oh, we're good, baby.
Okay, you set?
Yeah, we're set. We're fucking
right.
set.
Speaking of Pornhub, that's crazy. They're banning it in some states because they just came out with a promotion recently. For every 100 videos watched on Pornhub.com, they're gonna plant a tree. Yeah. It's a real thing. And I'm planting like a tree a week, you guys.
I was like, I just saved the fucking environment.
That's why you don't see a single tree driving through Kansas.
North Korea is having a hard time getting their soldiers back from Russia. They sent some soldiers out to Russia. They're having a hard time getting their soldiers back because the North Korean soldiers are getting, for the first time, an unprecedented amount of access to the internet. And they have become addicted to pornography. So they are choosing to stay in Russia with the pornography addiction instead of going. And it always reminds me of that age-old adage. You know, it's better to jerk off in a combat zone than go back to North Korea.
The worst case of being down bad ever. Holy shit.
I've heard both of you say that on multiple occasions.
Yeah, dude, I would fucking kill myself.
Several times.
Who knew Ukraine was such a gooning cave?
North Koreans love the I can't come challenge. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
they do. It's a thing. Pretty rough couple days for truck drivers. Hell, even electronic cars are trying to kill trucks. I read that he had gasoline in there and fireworks. Like explosion and a show? What?
That is the funniest way to commit suicide.
Fireworks?
Yeah, I want a parachute to pop off too, so someone can catch it.
I'm in a Cybertruck and welcome to Jackass.
Bill Belichick's girlfriend recently came out addressing the age gap of their relationship. I don't know if you know, if anybody knows. He's 72 years old, Bill Belichick. Head coach, you know, all that things. She's 24. Okay? She came out talking about the difference of the age gap. She says, oh, we don't actually have sex. He has someone have sex for him, and he sits in the corner and mumbles sex moves through his hand.
He pulls out the little arm sleeve and he's got his moves on there.
Yeah.
The game tape must be very fun to watch.
He watches it every time.
Cut play card.
The cut play card.
He's got
Put her in reverse.
Oh man, hopefully he doesn't have another deflated ball gauge.
Yeah.
That'd be unfortunate.
That's probably why he's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do some Fort Collins stuff here. Let's do some stuff from around here. My roommate finally got a job.
That deserves a round of applause. Come on, guys, let's go.
Yeah, he is a security guard. This just happened this week. He's a security guard at a mental institution. The same mental institution that he was a patient of last month. So Fort Collins is doing pretty good, if you guys are just wondering.
I love that the woman in the front row goes, oh God. That's fantastic.
I don't know how long I've been up here.
You got any more jokes? You want to finish this off?
I got a
Yeah,
bunch.
go for it,
I got a
baby.
bunch.
Do 2 more.
Okay. Another local news. Local celebrity Dan Jones is in some hot water today.
Oh no.
Yeah. He woke up pretty drunk this morning and at his lady's place and heard her talking to someone in the living room and decided to make a joke this morning. Real quick joke. And said, "Hey, bring that dildo back. It was uncomfortable but kind of fun." And she just responded with, "Shut up." Because when she came back in, I was like, "Oh, were you talking to your roommate?" She goes, "I don't have a roommate. My dad just stopped by." So, he has not met him. Let's do one more here. This news. This update is a personal update for me. I had sex with my first squirter recently. Yeah. If you don't know what a squirter is, it's when 2 people love each other very much. No, you kind of have. I'm not a big fan. I'll be honest. Not a big fan.
So you've never seen Pokemon.
Yeah. Squirtle. Not a big fan. It kind of happened in a weird way, I'll tell you. We were having sex, we were pretty drunk, having fun. And she was passed out drunk for about an hour. I was about to go to sleep at this point, and then she just started squirting. And I was like, "This long after sex?" Like, I had no idea. And then she just kept squirting and squirting. It was, I had to flip the mattress.
I squirt 2 after 5 beers.
And they say that squirting is basically just piss. And I'm kind of starting to lean that way. So,
Dan Jones, everybody! Keeping the show rolling. Your next comedian has been a guest on the podcast several times. He's so funny. Please get up for Alex Linton, everybody! Hell yeah. What's up, baby?
What's up? You guys ready to make some people groan?
Let's do it. They don't like Catholic jokes,
Don't
just
worry.
to let you know.
My jokes are about white people, obviously.
Oh, there we go. We're in for...
I have a mirror. I know what I look like. All right. Liz Cheney received a Presidential Citizens Medal from President Joe Biden today. Also receiving a medal, the daughter of literal Satan. Because, Dick Cheney's Satan.
It's fucking worse.
It was good. Anyways, there was a record 778,000 unhoused people in the United States this year. Fun fact, all of them on 16th Street in Denver.
Just in one spot. That's odd.
Yeah, it's awful. Traffic, man. Oh my god. My car windshield is spotless though. So... Puerto Rico experienced widespread power outages this week, but don't worry, Trump is on his way with paper towels.
Tony Hinchcliffe canceled his tour dates there. So.
Why does Puerto Rico get destroyed every time Trump comes?
Yeah, I don't fucking get it every time.
Sorry.
Now I'm just sad. Malcolm in the Middle is getting rebooted on Disney+. Yeah, this was done in favor of the alternative, just making new fucking shows. I don't want to see a 40-year-old Malcolm. I don't know about you guys. Taken care of by, what's his name, the meth guy.
Ryan Cranston.
Yeah, that guy. They should reboot that show. I actually don't know how it is. Does he die? I don't know. Don't ruin it for me.
Malcolm in the Middle. That would be funny. Brian Cranston died.
Yeah.
And Malcolm in the Middle.
What if he just came back and that was actually just a continuation of the Malcolm in the Middle
Yeah.
story? Malcolm in the Middle. Malcolm's the guy got dark. Malcolm's on crutches now. It's a whole thing. Anyways.
Malcolm in the Middle would be a fun name for a human centipede sequel.
All right, Frankie Muniz, you want to get back to showbiz? Saddle up. Get down on all fours. You hated racing. Here you go.
Okay, I got a sports joke. The guy in the 32 Aaron Gordon jersey, I know you're going to get this. Anyways, Texas and Ohio State are playing the semifinals of the college football playoff, which means I'm cheering for, you guessed it, a gas leak to blow up the stadium.
More terrorist attacks.
Yeah. More terrorist attacks. I was hoping for more of an accident, but as long as none of those teams survive, I'm good, honestly.
Jesus Christ.
They beat both my teams, okay? I'm sad, okay? Alright, this one's interesting. Agnes Coletti, the world's oldest living Olympic medalist, died at 103 years old. Agnes was a Holocaust survivor and won 5 gold medals at the 1952 and 1956 Olympics. Could you imagine being her fucking kid? Are you kidding me? You have 0 excuses for your entire life. And you're not going to achieve anything. You're not going to survive the Holocaust, get back in shape, and win gold medals. Anyways, and they live to be 103. There's no way I would love to be her child. That's all I'm saying.
Seeing that French pole vaulter gave her 6 more months. She goes, oh my God, I'm alive.
Actually, while we're talking about the Olympics, though, I don't know if you guys remember this, in 2024, Ray Gunn, the breakdancer, blew up the internet, which all taught us all a lesson that if you work hard, follow your dreams, and put yourself out there, you too can be ridiculed on a global scale. The story of Reagan is truly to never follow your dreams and be a corporate cog like the rest of us, okay?
Surprised Ray Gunn doesn't have a gun in her mouth currently. Sorry, you same level of grown as a Catholic pedophile joke? That's amazing.
She's a PhD, is all I'm saying. So she's smarter than and dumber than all of us, because she did that. Anyway.
She has a PhD, pretty horrible dancer.
I'd like to say that, and they make the fence real quick. She probably rolled in and was like, oh, no one's going to watch breakdancing. Are you kidding me? Like, nobody's going to sit. Anyways, I feel bad for her.
Look, a lot of us are high at 2 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon in July, alright?
Oh my gosh. That's funny. Alright, Diddy. Alright, I will.
Yeah, it got tense.
Diddy was once again denied bail ahead of his sex trafficking trial. The only thing standing in his way, terabytes and terabytes of data. Trump is reportedly already annoyed at Elon Musk. You're telling me that you're annoyed at a guy that owns a company so obnoxious that anybody buy his product is immediately a douchebag? I'm of course talking about the blue checkmark on X. Oh my gosh. A bipartisan Senate committee is calling airline executives over rising seat prices and other arbitrary fees, because the one thing we can agree on as Americans is fuck Delta Airlines. Alright,
I think Frontier is #1.
Yeah. What's your other favorite airline?
Top 3, that's fine.
Yeah, let's just steal Letterman's top 10 also while we're at it.
Alright, I got a lot more, so I'm going to skip a couple. During the 2024 Olympics, the French government spent close to $1 billion trying to clean the Seine River so that athletes could swim in it. The French citizens then staged a protest to defecate in the river above where the athletes were swimming. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but we as Americans can learn something about civil disobedience from the French.
Put your buttholes to work, America.
That's called a shit in, okay?
To be fair, Dave Matthews did that in Chicago like 20 years ago.
That's hilarious.
It didn't work out for him.
You should look that up, that is really funny. Like 2 more?
Go for it, let's do it.
I have more, but I got like 2 more.
2 more.
Alright, Wicked came out, and I'd like to make a request to all former high school theater kids, please stop. That includes me too, if I'm being honest. It's time to try! I love Wicked, dude. Are you kidding me? Yes! Popular! Okay, anyways, this is my last one. 2024 saw the proliferation of a new technology that can identify with 100% accuracy every single douchebag in your neighborhood. Yeah, it's called the Tesla Cybertruck. Alright, that's a good one for me.
Good morning, everybody! Please go to find it everywhere online. It's in Performance Denver. Zach, I realized we didn't have any Diddy jokes up front. That's shocking. But we did have a Casey Anthony joke, so you're gonna have to forgive us. All right. Are you guys having a great time?
They're all
having a good time?
over Diddy.
All right, show's over. Go home.
It's good. I'll kill myself. It's fine.
Your next comedian coming to stage. She is so fucking funny. She's also been on the podcast before. Please give a warm round of applause to Cory, everybody!
Jolie and Brad Pitt have finally reached a divorce settlement after 8 years. The contentious legal battle was almost as painful to watch as Mr. and Mrs. Smith. A California motorcycle officer crashed into a crowd of spectators at a holiday parade and killed 9 people. It would have only been 4, but the officer went back a second time, aiming for a family's dog.
Also, I love that during the setup, someone giggled at 9 people dead.
This is a heartwarming one. An exotic dancer gave birth to a healthy baby boy at a strip club in Kokomo, Indiana on New Year's Day. Aw. Bouncers immediately escorted the infant out and told other patrons that breast milk would not count toward the drink minute.
Just imagine ordering a shot of breast milk in a bar.
Yeah, it's
Just leave the bottle.
it's an excellent mixer for fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's like,
Can I get breast milk
It
in
is
the
a
rocks,
little
please?
easier to hit the tooth.
Oh, hey! Shows how we're going. All right.
Let's fucking go.
socialite Jocelyn Wildenstein, known as the Catwoman due to her unusual appearance after hundreds of plastic surgery procedures, died this week at 84 years old. Friends said she truly made the most of her 9 knives.
That's some old pussy.
You can't get the mommy procedure.
No.
Get it all sucked back up.
I love just whispering that's some old pussy to Zach. And just see nothing behind those eyes.
Just cremated in a cat litter.
God.
That's fucking stupid.
RFK has released a detailed agenda for his tenure as the Secretary of the U.S. Department of Health. Critics have commented that they would expect a Kennedy to be more focused on gun control. Two of them, you know? Media outlets have reported that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are looking forward to settling into a normal life in Nashville following his retirement from the NFL. The couple are looking for a home close to schools, churches, and malls that will offer ample parking for their 3 private jets.
I'm just going to pop over to Burger King real quick.
Yeah, 15-minute ride, we're up the jet. In a viral TikTok this week, an expectant mother complained a bakery ruined her gender reveal party by disclosing the cake's flavor prior to the event. When asked for comment, the baker said, no, that's not what I meant when I said it tasted like dick.
It's got a little hair in it, too. Jesus Christ.
Jeffrey Dahmer cake.
The Jeffrey Dahmer.
Sorry.
Las Vegas sheriffs released a statement that a Cybertruck explosion outside of a Trump hotel was likely a suicide by the vehicle's driver. Industry experts are skeptical about the investigation, citing the most common causes of death for Cybertruck drivers is either embarrassment or of their own hubris.
And lack of pussy.
Apple has agreed to settle a $95 million lawsuit claiming that Siri eavesdrops on iPhone users to gather their personal information. Several iPhone users have stated that they will contact the class action attorneys to collect after they finish entering their social security numbers into a sketchy website to figure out which Nosferatu character they are.
Not really running away with much of my info.
I am his large prosthetic dick.
There you go. Which dick and Nosferatu are you? That's a great phrase.
Either his mustache or... Jimmy Carter died this week as the result of a prolonged peanut allergy. 100 years coming. Thank you, everybody.
Cori on, everybody! All right, Zach, do you have a joke you want to tell? Let's see here. Any fans of Jay-Z in here?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. A judge ruled that the woman who accused Jay-Z of sexually assaulting her while she was underage can remain anonymous. Looks like Jay-Z failed to bring him out, bring him out. Thank you, thank you.
See if I can save.
No, please do.
A new study conducted by The Guardian says a majority of Americans are depressed because of extreme car dependency, with a majority of Americans saying, well, yeah, we have to live in something.
Fuck, yeah, no, you really, yeah, give him applause for that, because the Jay-Z show, I saw someone walk out in the back. All right, the next comedian on stage is a longtime guest on the show, so fucking funny. Please give it up for Wolden, everybody! Hell yeah.
Hello. So, after allegations of sexual assault, Grammy Award winner Garth Brooks has come up with a new persona, Chris Losses. They've released his first single, I've Got Friends in No Places. So, climate scientists have reported that the nation's rivers are at their driest in over a decade. Much like any vagina that comes near J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance is the reverse Luigi Mangione.
Oh, fuck, he really is. God damn it. Luigi Mangione makes couches wet. J.D. Vance, man.
He is Waluigi Mangione.
Speaking of Luigi Mangione, the most wanted man in America was caught in the most popular restaurant in America with the murder weapon still on him and a manifesto admitting his guilt. In other news, Universal has announced a sequel to the movie The Fall Guy.
Imagine getting caught with a hash brown in your mouth. That just... that fucking sucked.
They charged him with terrorism, and I don't know if he's a terrorist, but he definitely gets Ouija hard.
Luigi Mangione got charged with terrorism because he made everyone explode in their pants.
Even the CIA said he's got an acid that doesn't quit.
That's fucking good.
So, Berlin has accused Elon Musk of trying to influence the upcoming German election. Musk has denied this claim. He just said, I'm just a big fan of German politics. Particularly 1935 to 1944.
Scanned it a couple times.
So, negative press towards actress Blake Lively has been revealed to be an orchestrated smear campaign by director Justin Baldoni after she rejected his sexual advances. Hollywood was shocked to find out the guy was lying in this case and promised to do something about it if it happened like 10,000 more times.
We'll get around to it.
A contestant on The Golden Bachelorette was edited out of the show after it was revealed he had a restraining order against him. When reached for comment, he said, what, you can't shake a broad until she says yes no more?
I would have loved to see The Bachelorette in the 1950s. It's so violent. What's happening?
It's just a kidnapping show.
Yeah. Just wears him down.
It's just room raiders from
Fans can now rent the house from the movie Purple Rain on Airbnb. They have it all set up where you can, like in the movie, where you can be Prince for a day. Though some are saying that you can help your parents overthrow a country and be Prince for a lifetime. 5 people have been charged in the former One Direction singer Liam Payne's death from when he fell from the balcony of his hotel room. One of the men charged commented, Hey, this isn't our fault. We told him not to take career advice from Eric Clapton. So, Amazon turned hoses on a group of Teamsters striking outside of an Amazon warehouse earlier this week. Jeff Bezos was reportedly quoted as saying, "What? Who says I have a God complex?" right before flooding the group of people who didn't love him.
Oh, God, I hope Jeff Bezos is next. We're gonna edit that out.
JK FBI.
JK FBI.
JK FBI.
Luigi, if you're listening.
In a press conference earlier today, President Joe Biden told the survivors of the New Orleans truck attack that the nation has got your back. He then added the nation will also rub your back and maybe sniff your hair a little.
And forget who you are for 8 hours a day.
Have I smelled your hair yet? I forgot.
So starting January 1st, no one in Florida under the age of 14 will be allowed to have a social media account. Coincidentally, Drake has canceled all his shows in the state of Florida.
Matt Gaetz will move to Nebraska.
And the worst part is there's so many choices I could have.
Yeah.
It's just
Name a
one.
celebrity.
Yeah, Matt Gaetz is like, does Venmo count as a social media?
You can't like stuff on there.
So California has passed a new law banning octopus farming, as if things weren't bad enough down on the farm for Ma and Pa Octopus. To make ends meet, they'll have to start an OnlyFans where Ma pegs Pa and his octopussy.
First time tentacle porns on OnlyFans.
A grim chlamydia epidemic is killing thousands of koalas in Australia and making it even more sterile, pushing the species to the brink of extinction. While the specific origin of the epidemic is unknown, scientists have determined that it started the same time as comedian Preston Tompkins' last trip to Australia.
It wasn't me, motherfuckers. One more time for everyone, everybody! I think those koala bears went to a pea-darted freak-off. Let's see here in some Arizona news. A Walmart delivery driver was arrested for masturbating in a woman's driveway after completing a delivery on Wednesday. A spokesman for Walmart said, quote, "Hey, we're just glad he's not doing it in the store anymore."
All right, see, a man in Colorado was arrested for choking a journalist and screaming, "This is Trump's America now." Sources say once he makes bail, him and Lauren Boebert have 2 Beetlejuice tickets ready to go.
Oh, man. Let's see if Lauren Boebert gives out a hand job in 25.
All right, you guys ready for your next comedian?
All right, your next comedian comes stage. So fucking funny. Please get up for Emily Cornelious, everybody!
What's up?
Not much, just pissing people off with Catholic jokes. That's what's happening right now.
I'm sorry. I think that the Drake-Kendrick beef is a lot like the Israel-Palestine conflict, right? In the sense that I should not be making jokes about that. Right? And, you know, it's all over the news. I don't watch. I didn't even see Stranger Things, so... Are all the kids bald, or...? Right? Come on, you Gazas. Okay.
Come on, you Gazas is going to be our first merch on the podcast.
Don't tell the FBI that is a joke. Free Palestine, don't tell the FBI that is a joke.
Don't tell the FBI.
But for real, it's not a joke. Okay, but this is, and it's funny. Shaboozie's Tipsy has now tied for the longest running #1 hit in America, right? You guys know Tipsy, it's horrible. It's tied with Old Town Road, right? Right? America loves alcoholism, right? America loves drunk driving. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town AA.
I mean, it was smart because every country song is about getting drunk and going in your truck. So
That's America,
just go
brothers.
for it.
Get drunk in your truck.
Yeah.
Get drunk in your horse.
Look, we were covering a lot of ground tonight. You gotta get on board.
It wasn't Lil Nas X, it was Billy Ray Cyrus that was in the horse. I want to be clear. He's the gay one. We hate Billy Ray Cyrus. All my homies hate Billy Ray Cyrus. Thank you. Thank you. If you know anything about Miley, we all hate Billy. Whatever. Excuse me, Billy Ray. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt have finally, after 8 years, finalized their divorce. Right? When you have that many kids. Gotta count them.
It's like a year per kid.
In local news, my ex-boyfriend from high school has stopped posting photos of his wife, and she changed her profile picture, and they were only married for 2 years and 7 months.
Time to swoop in, Emily.
I wasn't counting, it was on the news. It was on his mom's Facebook. Speaking of Facebook and something that Ed just said, you guys remember Florida?
Unfortunately.
Right? Who could forget except for the people that live there? Thank you. Thank you, old person. Anybody under 14 cannot have social media. 14 and 15-year-olds need parental consent. Matt Gaetz actually sponsored the bill, right? Right? Keep them off of Instagram, get them on Venmo. You cannot send nudes, but you can be very creative with emojis.
You got tired of the paper trail on Snapchat.
Right? Cool. Oh gosh. You guys are going to have to bear with me on this one. The college football playoffs were yesterday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nobody gives a shit. That's amazing.
The number one seed, get ready for a whole page. The number one seed, Oregon, was knocked out of the playoffs by the number 8 seed, the Ohio State University, to which everybody who knows about college football said, yeah, we fucking know, dude. But, no, the Oregon's defensive line is like the size of one Ohio man. And the Ohio State mascot is a peanut butter treat. And I don't even know if the Pacific Northwest has food. And for non-sports fans, this is like in 2001 when the Jimmy Neutron movie was up against Shrek and Monsters, Inc. Right? Sully and that ogre crushed. Right? They crushed that little nerd, so... what are you doing in my cornbread extra bread stadium? Okay. Cool. Colorado made phone use illegal while driving, which is causing problems in my relationship because my boyfriend made it illegal for me to touch his phone. And I want to know who the fuck he said. Okay.
Just gotta hook up with your ex-boyfriend.
I am sorry, this is my last one.
Go for it.
We'll leave on a high note. So, a German investigation found that there was a group chat of over 70,000 men about, this is quote, shared tips for drugging and raping women. Ooh. Good actors in here. Good actors in here. No, but when I was researching this, not a lot of English news sites are covering it, and I actually heard about it from a woman, so we don't have to believe it or look into it at all. That was my last joke.
Prosecutors are worrying how P. Diddy had been thrown in prison. All right, give it up for Helie, Cornelious, everybody! Hell yeah. All right, a New Mexico man was awarded $400 million in medical malpractice payout for botched penile injections. One of the jurors told the press, quote, "We gave him $100 million per inch of penis." For actually $100 million. All right, we're not a math crowd, and that's okay.
now been revealed the Cybertruck that exploded at Trump Tower and the truck used by a terrorist in New Orleans were both rented through the car rental app Turo. So now I know what I'm doing tomorrow, applying for the head of PR at Turo.
There's a brand new opening. All right. Your next comedian coming to stage is one of our favorites. Please get up for Nick Holland, everybody.
Hey, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for sharing some of your time with us, at the end of the holiday season. Obviously, the holidays can be emotionally tough on a lot of people. This year, more so than others. A lot of you know why. A lot of you saw the news. Of course, Santa's sleigh was mistaken for a drone over New Jersey, and he was shot down and killed.
I'm just surprised the IDF didn't get it first.
Yeah, it's obviously a tragedy. It's also a crushing blow for the American economy. What with countless investors still gagging on their unsound investment in the Hawk to Girls cryptocurrency. It used to be, I'd see a story like that, so many people making such an unsound investment, and I'd do a spit take. But over the last several years, it's gotten easier and easier to swallow. I'll try and lighten the mood with a joke. Suspected healthcare assassin Luigi Mangione, embattled music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, and convicted crypto fraudster Sam Bankman-Fried, who's also getting pretty good at blowjobs, by the way, all walk into prison. Luigi Mangione says, well, there goes another hour of our mandated daily yard time. SBF replies, yes, here at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York, where as of late December 2024, all three of us reside. To which Sean Diddy Combs says, yeah, I just hope we don't get drafted into the same suicide squad as Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of people are waiting to see the Diddy lists, who's on the Diddy lists. An interesting thing about the Diddy lists is the Diddy lists are all of the same people you'd recognize from the Epstein lists, plus a bunch of celebrities you really cared about in high school. All I'm saying is, it looks like Jay-Z has 100 problems now.
Do you think P. Diddy's getting bottles of baby oil snuck into prison and cakes? He's just give me some.
Cinnamon meal file.
Yeah.
A cake of baby oil.
Cake of baby oil, yeah.
Congress, after some debating of whether they're going to release it or not at all, released a very damning ethics report of their findings on Matt Gaetz. He did buy illicit narcotics. He did pay underage women for sex, which. I understand now knowing the report, I understand Congress's weirdness and embarrassment. You mean none of you guys called the police? Let the saga of Matt Pizza Gates be a reminder. The Republicans sling nefarious mud at Democrats. Those are things that they are actually doing.
Yeah. I think it's fun because he's the perfect representation of Florida man.
It looks like
every headline that just starts with Florida man.
He's like Florida's kryptonite.
Yeah, he really is.
Despite these setbacks, Trump is still assembling his presidential cabinet. A cabinet felt to be so warped, so misshapen, and so corrupted that even J.D. Vance would not have sex with it. On January 1st, 2025, the vehicle rental app Turo set out to stress test the phrase, no press is bad press. And it's never been done before. Yesterday's already infamous image of a burning Tesla Cybertruck in front of Trump's hotel in Vegas is, to me, a perfect visual representation of my expectation for the coming year. As we're seeing... No, I'm going to skip those. Okay. Skip. In world news, recently, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Bibi Netanyahu recently had successful prostate surgery Meanwhile, many world governments, international courts, and the Arab world at large would like to tear him a new one. And I'll end on this, of course. Former President Jimmy Carter did pass away, reminding us all of the importance of term limits for hospice care.
The guy was in hospice like 3 years.
That's a movement I can get behind.
Jimmy Carter will be laid in state at the U.S. Capitol before he is finally interred in the foundations of a Habitat for Humanity home.
One more time for Nick Holland, everybody! Zach, can you do my favorite Matt Gates jokes about his favorite assault rifle?
Oh, Matt Gates' favorite assault rifle is the ARU-15.
There you go. Put that shit on a shirt, folks. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even doing a joke. Your next comedian coming to stage. This guy, he's one of our oldest friends. He's also from Nebraska. Please give it up for Mr. Cory Helie, everybody. Jesus Christ.
Came armed.
Are you Cory Helie or are you Bowser?
I am CEO Bowser. Hello, everybody.
CEO Bowser, everybody!
They recognize me, CEO of a certain couple of kingdoms. That's right. I'm a cool CEO. I know I'm... Sorry, do I seem a little paranoid? Stuff being a CEO right now out there. We're all carrying blue shells. It's difficult. That's right, it's me, CEO Bowser, a.k.a. the original Mr. Steal Your Girl. Familiar with hip-hop from the early 2000s. Let's make this quick. I've got to go play bottom golf with the other CEOs. You guys don't know anything about it. Something we do. Again, not like the other. I'm a cool CEO. I don't have a polo on or anything. I'm Bowser. I'm one of the cool CEOs, like the Arizona Tea CEO, the Costco CEO, the Chick-fil-A CEO if he wasn't a homophobe, you know? You guys can relax around me.
Are you okay, Bowser?
Any 5'9" Italian men with mustaches in the crowd? Let's try to get to some jokes here. Off you go.
Oh shit, there's Luigi!
What?
Sorry, I saw a very hot curly-haired man in the back.
Look, I'm just the CEO of the Mushroom Kingdom. And look, okay, so what? I crush some mushrooms. Like this audience doesn't know something or two about crushing mushrooms. I'm not a bad guy. A lot of people have been asking me. Sure, I'm a terrorist. I try to steal Mario's girlfriend. They've been like, what's the deal with you and Princess Peach? And I'm always just like, Yoshi. Yoshi's a fucking bitch!
Yo, let's fucking go.
I'm trying to loosen up.
Fuck Yoshi.
Fuck Yoshi. No, I meant like...
Sorry.
People are asking me, are you afraid of Luigi coming after you, the greatest CEO in Mario World? And I'm like, no, that little Goomba. Couldn't hit me with all the red shells in Mario Land.
Look, has nobody played Nintendo 64 in here?
What are you all, 20? What's
happening right now?
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I'll get to the jokes, I guess. Former Colorado police officer resigned after it was discovered she had filmed pornographic scenes, which broke her no second job rule. Which is crazy because I saw her in a bukkake scene and she did like 7 or 8 jobs that day. She needs to resign a few more times. On behalf of all fans of her work, I'd just like to say thank you for your cervix. Hey, blue balls matter!
Oh fuck, there's Luigi again! Sorry, I just saw a dude with a huge dick walk by. I'm very sorry.
Actually, that's bartender Jeff Albright. Some say the cop is hot, some say she's not hot, some think they're her type. She's not my type. I can't handle a woman that goes home and beats her husband, you know what I'm saying?
That was called Google 40%.
The Israeli government recently announced that Ben Netanyahu is suffering from stage 3 prostate cancer. American journalists are accusing the cancer cells of being anti-Semitic. The U.S. government just sent $2 billion of aid to help kill Palestinians for the cancer.
Some of these jokes are just true, folks.
Just true.
All right.
At 100 years old, Jimmy Carter passed away this week. So old, he only served 1 term as president and fucking 3 as a human being. As a peanut farmer, he no doubt contributed to the death of a bunch of children, which puts him on a list with every other president for killing children. It's crazy. Fucking crazy.
He made up for that 1 term.
Getting a little paranoid. I try not to be paranoid, but I haven't listened to my favorite song, MIA's Paper Planes and Days.
Are you doing okay there, Bouncer?
Yeah.
A little...
On New Year's Eve, a man was charged with attempted murder for shoving a man onto the New York City subway rails. When questioned, the suspect said, "I wanted to help get him started off on the right track for New Year's."
Holy shit, look over there!
Tesla posts its first ever annual sales drop. Well timed, Preston. Seems like everything with Teslas is dropping except the temperature inside of them. I think I'm insulting the wrong people here. I shouldn't be going after the people that run the country. I'm gonna get my bulletproof vest.
Oh no. Oh fuck, here we go.
Oh god.
Oh, it's your child? It's your child?
Yep, no one can shoot a CEO who's got a baby on their shoulders.
Human shield. Human shield, god damn it.
Skip the Trump ones. Had plans to kill his family and join ISIS, but of course he couldn't because he was killed by police gunfire. That's a setup. This is why Bowser always says, do your vision board on Xmas so you can have an effective New Year's Eve. Do I need to lay it out for him? Join ISIS, tell your wife while killing the family, and then go do the thing that'll kill you. Marry ISIS, fuck your family, kill bystanders, you know? He's a real Chris Mercedes Benoit.
JK FBI.
JK FBI.
My final joke. Oh god, then I'm leaving fast. A pizza delivery driver was killed during a delivery on New Year's Eve. The body was cold when police arrived, but due to the Domino's trademarked heat wave pizza delivery bag, the pizza was still hot.
One more time for CEO Bowser, everybody! You know, sometimes the show's a fever dream, okay? You're definitely on a fucking list now. All right, your next comedian coming to stage, please give it up for the very funny Jose Macall!
I'm not putting that much effort.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
See how these 10 go. Number 1. Big Lots is going out of business. That's right. They're going bankrupt. If you need to get discontinued food and recalled furniture now, you're going to have to go to their rivals. Guys selling shit out of vans. 2. Too many big empty lots.
Am I right? Hey, let's fucking go.
Hvaldimir, a Russian whale originally found wearing surveillance equipment, was believed to be trained as a Soviet spy, was found dead recently. Experts are saying it's due to unnatural causes, mostly because Hvaldimir fell 12 stories from a balcony. In fake bear news, the trial is proceeding forward in the case of a Tennessee man who murdered and stole the identity of a stranger he came across who was just camping and offered him a beer. The man called the police and blamed the death of the man's death on a bear attack. Now the only bear he has to worry about is being bear-backed by other inmates.
I almost had a fucking spit take. I'm sorry.
Fort Collins news, a stolen baby Jesus from the nativity scene was returned back to the fire department successfully. With a sign that said, "I'm sorry, I made a dumb mistake in the moment, it won't happen again." Strangely enough, the baby was returned 3 days later as a loaf of bread.
That might be our cutest Christian joke on the show. You can tell your grandma that joke.
Jeff Foxworthy is like,
Fuck! I should have written that.
You might be a Reinert, yes. Are air fryers spying on us? A new study by security experts has revealed that several Chinese-made smart air fryers have been recording their customers' information and conversations via smartphone app. When asked about this, my Huawei air fryer said, "Nonsense, go back to eating your Hot Pocket, American pig."
I'm gonna get sued for that.
In further fake bear news, 4 men in California were arrested after defrauding their car insurance company for $140,000. The claim that a bear broke into their luxury cars and did damage was disclaimed when wildlife experts looked at the footage and said it was clearly a man in a bear costume. The defendants now are claiming, however, that that man was actually 3 smaller bears in a guy costume. See how that defense holds up. Alright, 7. We're almost home. A man in Chhattisgarh, India died after swallowing a live bird for a fertility ritual. Fortunately, the bird was found alive. In the world's first case of a chicken choking a man instead of a man choking his chicken. In real bear news, a Virginia man was killed when a bear shot by a fellow hunter fell on him. Many people are saying it's fuck around and find out. I, however, think it's the Newton's claw of gravity.
Alright, that's our show, everybody.
Fuck you.
Alright, two more. We're home stretching it. A man known as the Somerset Gimp was finally caught in the UK. Has been linked to more than 25 sexual incidents in the last 5 years, such as gyrating on the ground in front of traffic and grabbing his genitals while chasing people. Now that he's been caught, he'll be handcuffed and locked up and treated like a bad little boy. What do you do to that guy he won't like, though, for real? You
have to shoot him in the head.
Yeah. You're going to birthday parties every day, motherfucker.
Alright, last note. Robots are committing suicide. Something else they're taking from us. Alright, no.
Suicide, that stolen dollar.
Robots are committing suicide. A robot in South Korea employed for civil services dropped itself off a flight of stairs. Also, a robot security guard in Dubai drove into a water fountain on purpose to end itself, which also follows the Amazon robot that worked for 70 hours and shut itself off permanently. And if any of you are concerned about the electronics in your life, please call the suicide bot line at 10010. Alright, I'm Jose.
Yeah, Jose Macall, everybody! That might be the most dad joke monologue on the show that we've ever had.
That was pretty good.
I also found out I'm a lot closer to a robot than I fucking thought. Holy shit.
Reminds me of my Will Smith sequel, Die Robot.
Jesus fucking Christ. In 2024, Google turned 26 years old. You know what that means? Leonardo DiCaprio has switched over to using Bing.
We'll see how this one goes. The Taliban has banned Windows in an attempt for women to not be seen inside. And also for Eric Clapton to never have a hit song again.
Come on, you guys gotta get on board with Eric Clapton. That's our like,
I didn't know there was
joke.
going to be multiple Claptons.
All right, are you guys ready for your next comedian? Let's go. She's one of my favorite comedians up here in Fort Collins. Give it up for Rosalie, everybody! Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, hi, so hi. Are you guys having fun? Yeah. Do you like how overdressed I am for this fucking show right now? I'm the slutty ghost of Barbara Walters. Let's get into it. Luigi Mangione broke headlines the last few months for the alleged murder of the United Healthcare CEO. Many have commented saying that the sexualization of Luigi is morbid and disgusting. Or at least that's what I assume they're saying. I can't hear anything over my vibrator. I love how we're accusing people of not being empathetic for someone's tragedy. Meanwhile, every time an Amber Alert goes off, it's just a wave of people groaning as they silence their phones. The New Year's Eve ball drop just happened. The tradition's been going on since 1907, with every year being a little more impressive than the last. Unfortunately, this year's ball drop was eclipsed by the other ball America dropped back on November 5th. Wicked was an absolute box office smash, grossing over $640 million worldwide. Still, some conservative Christian mothers took to the internet to share their frustrations with the film, which is weird because they're normally so laid back. Many commented saying that the film has obvious gay undertones that just couldn't be ignored. This coming from women who still believe Grindr is a sports betting app on their husband's phone.
Rosie, don't tell her. Don't fucking tell her. God damn it.
No, I'm really hurting my clientele. Nosferatu is already receiving incredible praise by moviegoers and critics alike. Frankly, I'm a little bit pissy about this, because Lily Rose Depp spends 2 hours being seduced by a monster who's trying to actively ruin her life, and everyone calls it art. But when I do it, suddenly everybody starts saying shit to me like, you need to respect yourself. Or you need to go to therapy. Or maybe just try to reconnect with your dad, you dumb bitch.
Yes, for us.
Yes. Don't sue us, A24.
Oh, God. President Joe Biden declared that January 9th will be a national day of mourning for Jimmy Carter. When I asked my manager if this meant we'd be closed for the day, he promptly told me no, and I immediately stopped caring. As of January 1st, it is now illegal in the state of Colorado to use your phone while driving, which means instead of using MapQuest on a small device that fits in the palm of your hand and tells you exactly where you're going, we're all going to go back to using a giant paper map that takes up your entire fucking front seat and forces you to stop looking at the road altogether going 75 miles an hour along I-25. What could possibly go fucking wrong? I was actually very much against this when I first heard about that happening, and then at the start of last month, I got rear-ended by an 18-year-old who was driving and scrolling TikTok. So, I am deeply, deeply on board now with no one ever using their fucking phone again. Also, so convenient now. If you're ever on the phone with someone you don't want to be with, just get in your fucking car. What are they going to make you do? Break the law? Alright, Squid Game Season 2 just dropped on Netflix. The show has received criticism, though, for having a cis man portray a trans woman. Ironically, this is the first case of a trans woman competing in sports that doesn't have the GOP up in arms. Now listen, guys, before I get out of here, in regards to that, I'm not going to lecture you guys on like gender politics or anything like that. That's not what we're here for. I obviously have my thoughts and feelings on it. But then again, as a trans woman that loves to just like guilt trip her friends, I am so delighted to have this to hold over their head for the next couple of months. This really, after Hogwarts like Legacy died down, this is kind of my new thing. Alright, there, are you watching Squid Game Season 2?
Not yet, no.
Not yet. Okay. You guys have been incredible. My name is Rosalie.
Before we bring out our last guest, do you want to tell one more joke, Zach?
Yeah, I'll do one more.
All right, what do you got?
Let's see. The New Orleans Police Department has started a program where citizens can trade in their gun for a PlayStation. Or you can also trade in your samurai sword for a Nintendo DS.
2 weeks ago in Florida, a DJ was stabbed by a stripper. This news brought to you by cocaine. All right, you folks ready for your headlining comedian? Yes, this guy, we used to share an apartment together with this next comedian. We saw him grow up, and now he owns his own business. He runs the fantastic club, Denver Comedy Underground. Give it up for Ben Bryant, everybody! Take your time. Take your time.
Wow. What a show. What a show we have for you tonight. We got Mary Magdalene here. We're gonna talk to her, but we're not gonna make noises. And we're gonna see what she does. How exciting is that? A great show for you guys tonight. We got Hoobastank. They're coming in. Folks, got a great show tonight. The Knights of the Templar are here, everybody. Folks, got Slezov Zizek here. That's a great reference. Kevin, how are you doing? All right.
I'm doing great.
Kevin Eubanks. Folks. We got a great show tonight.
Any impression, I'm canceled.
We got a great... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do the saxophone.
Oh, shit, I should have done that.
This is the kind of improv you get from comics, folks. That's saying it. Puerto Rico. Heard of it? Seen it? Experienced a massive power outage this New Year's Eve. Leaving millions without lights or power. Sources say during the outage there were over 50,000 stabbings. A reduction of over 90%. Folks, come on, huh? West Side Story jokes, huh?
Ben will be opening for Tony Hinchcliffe next week.
Folks, got a great show for you tonight. Ghost of Christmas Past is here, everybody. We got a great show for you tonight.
Bill and Sebastian are here.
Bill and Sebastian are here, everybody. Special the Crowd is here. Incredible show. Folks, Colorado Springs, heard of this? Has begun official trials experimenting with the medical use of psychedelic drugs are in this comedy set. Psychedelic drugs in therapy settings. So far, the research shows nothing noticeable yet, except everyone at the gay conversion camp is tripping balls. Folks, we got a great show tonight. We're going to make two gay guys piss and see who gets hard first. Folks!
Oh shit, is that us?
Pretty crazy. You guys see this? Nirvana. They released an album. The cover of it is a baby with an enormous penis, folks. You guys see this? What? We got a great show for you tonight. Kurt Cobain is here right now, everybody. Nobody laugh because we all know that's a pretty good-sized penis. It's the baby penis on the album cover. Never mind, folks. The world's richest 500 people, their net worth surpassed 10 trillion this year. Finally. Oh, we didn't good guys. Right. A Virginia man was accused of amassing the largest ever explosive cache ever found by the FBI. That's right, he had 5 Teslas. Great show tonight. We got a great show tonight. We're going to rape Elon Musk to death.
One asshole. Smushed up.
He can't do anything. He's going to kill himself in 2 weeks. It's fine. By the time his 5 comes out, he's going to kill himself.
Yeah. He'll be dead by the time this comes out.
Chess Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen, or this guy seems to
Yep.
this guy. He was kicked out of a chess tournament. For wearing jeans, which does not adhere to the World Chess dress code. World Chess responded to the controversy by saying, the jeans aren't the problem as much as the 3-foot dildo sticking out of your ass. Folks, we got a great show. If you're not, Magnus Carlsen's here. We got a great show. Jimmy Carter died this week at 100. Gone too soon. He crashed his Ferrari while getting anal sex from a Thai prostitute. He later died at the hospital in a shootout with the nurses. Jimmy Carter won't go to heaven. No U.S. presidents will. I think we can all agree. Except for Abraham Lincoln, who will go to Valhalla. All right? Warren Upton, the oldest living survivor of the attack on Pearl Harbor, died this week at 105. He lived a full life, and on his deathbed, he said he only had one regret: not dying in Pearl Harbor.
That's my favorite one. That's the best joke tonight.
The parents of OpenAI whistleblower have hired a private investigator to investigate their son's highly suspicious death. That's right, they're trying to get that investigator killed too. This next one's more fun racism. We'll do that. South Korea has voted to impeach acting President Han Duck-soo. His offense? Sounding like a delicious lunch special. Come on. We'll do a fun one for the folks. Homelessness is up 18% in America as affordable housing remains out of reach for many. In related news, landlords have names and addresses, and it's easier to kill someone with a brick than you might think. You have good politics the whole time, who knew? A trial of a man accused in the Trump assassination attempt in Florida was pushed back to September. This was done to give the man as much time as possible to give it another go. Folks, I've got a great show for you tonight. John Hinckley is here. He'll be playing songs from his new album, everybody. Check out John Hinckley. It's pretty good music. Trump's appeal on his... I'm going to do that one after this next one, actually. I'm going to do it in 2. I'm going to do it in 3. Joe Biden commuted the sentence of 37 out of 40 federal death row... No, I'm Joe Biden. The spirit controls me, and he speaks through me. Joe Biden commuted the sentences of 37 out of 40 federal death row inmates. The other 3 he finished off with his bare hands. 2 U.S. Navy pilots shot down over the Red Sea in an apparent friendly fire incident, the U.S. military says. Isn't that shocking? I had no idea the Navy did anything besides gay sex. Alright, this one might be your new favorite one.
All right.
Maybe we'll also take this one off the pot. The Hawk Tuah girl released a fraudulent crypto coin, a.k.a. a crypto coin. And you're a good crowd? And it was a test, actually. And you guys are good enough people, I'd like to sell you a crypto coin. I think you heard it. Yeah. Here we go. We'll go from the harshest one to the cutest one.
Cutest one, all right.
A gambler in Las Vegas rung in the new year by hitting a life-changing jackpot. That's right, she said yes, folks. What do you people want from me? All right.
Come on.
Got a great
You're not going to get much better than that.
He proposed to his wife, everybody. Bunch of miserable single fucks here. Bunch of about to be divorced. Bunch of people about to go get dessert in here, I'll tell you. Rolex prices are up 8% this year due to rising gold prices. In these hard times, please check on your friends who are Persian or own car dealerships.
I'm having trouble deciding which one I should cut out.
A lot of them.
Oh, you're saying it's going to stay there.
That was all down.
JK,
After winning the election, Donald Trump will now begin selling his Bibles officially in Oklahoma schools. Can you imagine that? A Bible written by Donald Trump? Because it's Donald Trump. You know he's going to make everything about him, right? He's going to have a foreword. This book, I wrote it, by the way, about my great friend Jeebus. And all the wonderful thing he did. He turned water into wine, Jew, and he...
Keep going.
Okay, yeah, you can really spitball some evil stuff when you're doing the Trump. Let me...
Yeah. All right, you need to get into character. Going from Joe Biden to Trump. There you go.
Are we giving me topics, or I'm still doing the Bible?
Talk about the Tesla explosion.
A lot of people, they try to take down the Trump Towers. They do, folks. They see these shining cities of gold, and they just hurl these pieces of garbage from Elon at me. But look, he can't take me out from the inside, and he's sure not going to take me out from the inside. I'll take him from the inside, you know what I mean, folks?
Luigi Mangione.
Luigi. Handsome Lou, we call him. Definitely one of the more fuckable assassins. It's hard to... You can't... Jodie Foster, she would have fucked Luigi. She would have. Poor John Hinckley, very portly, very balding. Luigi, very handsome, probably the best Italian since Tony Soprano. Is it great to shoot somebody from United? No. I wish it would have been United Airlines.
Close it out with P. Diddy.
My dear friend Sean. Oh, I whispered him. You know, there was another innocent black man who was taken down by a bunch of Jews, and his name was Jeebus. Everybody. Bring it full circle, that story structure.
One more time for Ben Bryant. Thank you everyone so much for coming out to the show tonight. Thanks to the bar staff. Listen to our podcast. We're on all the social platforms. Violence, Bad News. And here's our sign off. 1, 2, 3. Fuck at night, Shenlong! We love you. We'll see you next week.